Well, hello everybody and welcome to Lauren Loves Color. This is Lauren. This is the end of August, believe it or not. I'm actually filming this today on August 25th. It is a Wednesday. And what I want to share with you is what my progress has looked like in August, how I've done year to date, and then what my plans are for the month of September. So let's go ahead and take a peek. We're going to start with looking at my view for the whole year. This is kind of tracking my social media and kind of engagement, but also tracking the number of books that I get, because I just want to keep an eye on that. So we're going to go down here from July to August. So I don't have my completed pages yet because I really don't track that until the end of the month. And so I still have some days left in August to do that. So that's not going to be there yet. For my YouTube subscribers, I gained 147 YouTube subscribers. So hey guys, hey for those who are new joining me, welcome to my channel. I'm excited to have you here, and just thank you to the love and everybody who's shown support over the past month. I think it's just amazing that I'm already over 1,500 subscribers. I haven't even been at this for a year yet in the ColorTube community. So thank you guys for continuing to watch me. For Instagram followers, I also hit my 1,000 mark, which was my last social media goal for the year. So thank you so much for helping me reach 1,000 followers on Instagram. That's been really, really great. So I gained 74 followers over on Instagram. This is just kind of tallying a couple books. This is based off of my point system, so I'll show that in a future haul. For my hashtag for the month of August for Angel Cova in August, I had 32 different submissions of pictures. So thank you to those who participated in that. That's always really fun to see who participates there. And then I have acquired 12 new books for the month of August. All right, so let's take a peek and let's just see for August my goals and see how I did there. So when I'm looking at my August goals, I had quite a few. I had 7 different goals there. One was to do some of these videos on some of the different techniques that I use. You guys will have seen that in my adult coloring tutorial. It's the picture on the thumbnail where I have the little pumpkin. I showed how I use alcohol markers, distress oxides, and did shading with crayons. So thank you for those who watched that, and I'm glad those tutorials were helpful. I have plans to do more things like that in the future. I also did take a couple days off from work just for myself, just to kind of take care of myself. I really enjoy making this a goal for myself to kind of use some of my PTO for that. So it's been nice to get a little bit of a break. For 10 books to finish, I absolutely have failed that thus far. I do still have some time at the end of the month, but honestly, I'm so exhausted. I just want to color whatever I want to color. I've been coloring a lot of books that have been coming into me from publishers. I've been doing a lot of buddy colors, and usually this is pretty much the stance for me, where at the end of the month, I just want to just quiet and just color whatever I feel like coloring. So I may not make that goal for this month. I did my Angel Cova in August. I did at least 5 different, colored with 5 different buddies. Many of us did multiple photos or multiple pages together. So thank you to my buddies who colored with me. I started filming my coloring book collection. I have done Camellia, Angel Cova, and Belba family. And then I also, this was just to film my Angel Cova collection, which I did. So I do still have quite a few videos that I need to do of my coloring book collection, but I've gotten really positive feedback. Y'all really seem to like the ranking and really enjoy the enjoy me ranking my books kind of in order from like what I like most to least in each section. So that's been a lot of fun, and I have really enjoyed that. Okay, let's talk about September. There's been a couple of things that have changed for me. One really notable thing, actually not a lot has changed for me, but one really, really big notable thing. And I just want to say this, and I just want to be transparent with you guys. I am at the point in my life where I feel like my weight has gotten out of control. I feel like for the first time in a long time, and let me be transparent, I have been overweight most of my adult life. I struggle, I've always struggled with my weight. I am a stress eater. I also have PCOS, which it kind of exacerbates the weight loss issue. Not an excuse, but definitely doesn't make it easy for me to kind of keep my weight down. down. And I just don't like exercising, period. I just don't enjoy it. I've been more into physical fitness in different parts of my life, but what I'm starting to notice is that I just don't feel good. I don't feel like I have a lot of energy. I don't feel like I can run around with my kids. I just feel tired. I'm tired and disappointed seeing the numbers on the scale go up, and I have weighed more than I ever have in my entire life. Now that I'm not planning on having any more kids, now that I've kind of got a schedule and a routine, my daughter is over a year old, she's sleeping through the night, like it's time for me to get back on track with my weight. And so I have joined Weight Watchers. And so we get a pretty sizable discount through my work for Weight Watchers. And so I've teamed up with some people at my work who've been successful with Weight Watchers and some people who are just joining to kind of just buddy up and to just help hold each other accountable, share recipes and things like that. And so you're going to see some of those goals in here. Please don't take this as like, you know, I'm just totally insecure. It's only just gonna be about my weight loss journey and things like that. I don't plan on sharing a lot of that with you guys. That's personal to me. If you're interested in it, I will link down below in the description box the link to Weight Watchers if you're interested in doing that, you know, and are interested in kind of furthering your own personal health. But I'm really doing this because I want to feel better about myself and where my physical body is. So you're going to see some of that in here from now on. And other than that, I'm not really going to talk too much about it. So let's take a look at number one. Number one, I just want to continue to buddy color. I have a goal to do 3 buddy colors this month. One thing is, and the reason that I've mentioned the Weight Watchers stuff too, is that there's a lot of meal prepping that has to go into it, as well as there's goals that I have to have around sleep. So I'm going to need to balance that with my coloring life a little bit. Coloring is what I usually do to kind of alleviate my stress. But now I need to look to things like meal prepping. I need to exercise. And so some of my free time, and I have very little free time because I've got my 2 kids and I work full time. But I've got to take some of that minimal or kind of limited free time I have to also exercise and take care of myself. So I might be limiting buddy colors a little bit more. Please understand, if you ask me to buddy color, I may limit it. I probably will limit it to just 1 image per person. I still want a buddy color. I still have a ton of fun doing that, but I just have to be realistic to my timing, and I want to get to everybody, so that's really important to me too. So I want to do at least 3 though for the month of September. For number 2, I want to finish 1 book. I am really, really close on 2 books to finishing them. I'm really close on my Stone Mosaic book by Belva Family. I'm also really close on my Christmas Mosaic book by Sun Life Drawing. And so I want to finish one of those 2 books this month. I want to get another finished book under my belt. It just feels good to finish a book. I feel like I just have so many coloring books, and I color in so much, and I just feel like it's just a big accomplishment to color a book. So that is my goal, is to finish one of those 2 books. Number 3, these next 2 are really kind of aligned with my personal health and Weight Watchers. So stay within my point zone for 6 to 7 days. If you're familiar with Weight Watchers, they give you a certain number of points, and each food and each thing that you eat is worth a certain number of points. So I want to make sure that I stay in alignment this month, 6 out of the 7 days, to really stay within my point allotment for the day. I've kind of gotten on a little bit of a rhythm now. I've been on Weight Watchers for a couple of weeks, and I've learned a lot about what I can eat and what I can't. And I'm fortunate my husband is a chef, so he's been really helping to meal prep and help me kind of understand how I can eat the things that I like, but still stay within my points. So I still want to just make sure I stay really, really focused and really create good, healthy habits this month. Number 4 is also going to be attend the weekly meetings for Weight Watchers. You have to go to a weekly meeting, and I do them virtually. And so it's just something that kind of falls in the back of my mind these past couple of weeks, is like, do I really need to do it? But no, I really need to set the time aside, and I really need to do those weekly meetings. They're an hour out of my week. I can do them pretty much anytime I want, and I need to, I just need to make that a priority. Next is going to be my big color along for the month of September. So Sach Diva September, you guys know I love alliteration. So we're going to do hashtag Sach Diva September, and that is to color out of any Sach Diva book, whether that be Prachi Dewan Sach Diva or Sachin Sach Diva. Sach Diva, hashtag Sach Diva September is going to be a lot of fun. I have a lot of their books, and they have a wide variety of books. So I'm going to show you some of the different types of books that they have if you're not as familiar with them, and so you can kind of get an idea for maybe what you want to color in September if you want to join me. And then number 6 is going to be to film 2 more collection videos. So I will film, because it's Such Diva September, I will film my Such Diva collection. I will rank it. It's going to be quite a long video because I have quite a few books of theirs. And then one more. I just put a question mark right here, but it's going to be just at least one more in my collection. For the month of September, I want to film. And then I didn't make a 7th goal just because I'm really trying to work on, like I said, getting in the habit of exercising and eating right. And so I feel like that's going to take a lot of my energy. So I just kind of want to keep my coloring on pace. All right, sorry about that. I just knocked my watch and accidentally stopped the video. So what I was just saying is I just really want to focus this month on staying on pace with my coloring and staying on pace with my with kind of what I've been doing with coloring, and really focus this month on my personal health as well. So all right, with that being said, let's talk about Such Diva September. For those of you who are not as familiar with his books, I just want to show you some of the books by the Such Diva family. Now, I say family because this is actually Such and Such Diva is the publisher. He's also an artist and illustrator, and so he illustrates and publishes books of his own, but also his wife is an amazing and talented artist as well. So she also has books that she releases as well, and that he publishes. So I want to show you just a little bit of a variety. I will link these books in the description box down below if you want to check any of these out, but I want to show you the wide range of style. One of the things that I absolutely love most about the Such Divas is they have a really large range of different types of books, including this one. This is the newest release by Prachi Dewan Such Diva. I'm actually doing a flip and review, which you guys will seen or maybe have seen by the time this video goes up. Probably I will post a flip and review after this video, but you can see just a nice variety of different types of patterns, nice large spaces. This is one of those just like really fun and relaxing you know, books to color, and it's kind of in that small size. So they do release, especially Prachi has done quite a few different pattern type books, different types of mosaic books and stuff like that. And they also have books that really kind of align with all seasons and subject matter. They also have, this is Such and Such Diva. This is the 50 Animal Mandalas color by number books. A lot of their books are color by number, but if you're interested in non-color by number, most of their books, not all of them, but most of them, they do sell in a non-color by number version, including this one. This is more of a intricate adult style color by number. So maybe you want something a little bit more detailed. You want something that's a little bit more, you know, challenging. This book will be right up your alley. I've done this page here, and like one of the things I absolutely love, I've done this one here as well. One of the things I absolutely love about the Such Divas is just their use of color. They do a phenomenal job with utilizing their own color palette. There's also really simplistic, so if you want to go for the exact opposite, Such and Such Diva has a few different books that are really geared more towards children, but I just kind of think of them as like a more simple color by number book. So I did this one specifically on my birthday. I've done this one here, and there's just really cute, just fun, very simple, very easy, kind of larger print style of books that Such and Such Diva has as well, in a wide variety of different topics. This Cakes and Candies one I love a lot. There's also these, which I feel kind of like an intermediate. There's a series of books that are called like the cute books. There's dragons, there's cute cats, there's can't think of all of them off the top of my head, but there's quite a few of those. This is the unicorn color by number, which kind of falls within that cutesy type series of where it's like these unicorns and fantasy animals, or just animals kind of doing everyday things. It's one of my favorite books. So this, like I said, kind of falls a little bit in between. Oh, the cute dinosaurs was the newest one that came out. So lots and lots of fun, really great books as well. If you're more into the pixel style, Such and Such Diva actually publishes 2 different types of pixel styles. The 3x3mm I think is by far his most popular. I hear people talk about these books all the time, and so he has the smaller 3x3mm squares. He's got one that I think the more recent one that came out is about music. He did this one that has patterns, like that's really cool, the hamburger. And then I colored this one in all the way. That's the nurse one. And then I think I did one more in here. Did I do the cross stitch method in here? Yeah, I did one with the cross stitch method. I did like these cats. So if you're into the 3x3 millimeters, then these books are really cool. As well as he has done a couple that are the 5x5 millimeter. This is on my 10 books to finish. These are larger squares, so you can see the squares are actually quite a bit larger. This one, Inside Home, is really cute. It's got kind of, you know, fun, different home, you know, things that they're doing at home. And you can see that the images on the pages are, the sizes of the squares are much larger. So it's a lot easier to do if you're, if maybe you don't want to do something as intricate or detailed. My favorite series from the Sach Divas is going to be Sachin Stained Glass series. This is his Tiffany Windows. You may or may not have heard that this is like my #1 color by number book. I absolutely love the images that are in this book. I've done a few in here. This is one that I actually did for this month as a buddy color. This was the very first one I did. He has this one, and then he has his Nautical Designs one, which is all nautical themed, that's stained glass. Absolutely love this one. And then a style that he did for quite a long time are these kind of like more swirly type color by number. This is a much easier color by number, but it's got these, like, let me show you. So it's got these kind of like swirly designs that go throughout the page. This was gifted to me by the amazing Elizabeth Rector. And so we're already talking about doing a buddy color out of this book. And as we get closer to Halloween, I'm getting really excited. He has one like this for Easter. He has one like this for Christmas. Or actually multiple ones like this for Christmas, but I think him and his wife each published a book like this around Halloween. So lots of really different kind of fun subject matter around different seasons and holidays around the year. So really great one there. And then last but not least, if you just can't figure out what you like or what you want, then certainly there is this book. This is Sach and Sach Divas Best Collection, 100 coloring pages. It's from quite a few different books that he has. And it's just samples of the images that are in those books. And so you can kind of look and see and find maybe a book or page that you really like. So he's got a lot of stuff to choose from, and a lot of different things that you can kind of see what you like to color. So with that being said, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and comment. And with that being said, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.